I thought I could do like a cute little sunshine moment there, but exposure said no. Welcome to the January vlog, to the first half of January vlog. Let me think. What did I want to say here? I had a few points that I wanted to like talk about to like start us off, but I'm not sure how to segue smoothly from like, hi, welcome to the vlog, to let's talk about self-sabotage. I guess that was a segue. So, hi, yeah, I've been watching a lot of like YouTube video and channel tip videos and like the like strategy behind like YouTube as a platform and like making content and all that. And part of me when I like scroll through that and I see it recommended to me just wants to like scroll past it, because I think what I tell myself is I don't want to like have my channel be like strategy and just like trying to get numbers and trying to get views and stuff like that, because I just want it to be like a very natural extension of myself. But at the same time, I was thinking like, I don't know, I watched one video that like gave a few really good tips and like really made me think about like how I'm approaching my videos. And I feel like part of the reason why I don't want to watch videos that would like probably really help me with like this whole YouTube thing is like maybe I like deep down I'm convinced that I'm gonna fail somehow, so I want my failure to prove itself to me so that I can kind of be like, well, I tried and I failed. That's kind of how I felt when I was like, I had a bit of a YouTube resurgence in 2020, and then I kept going for like a while after that, but I felt like every video that I made I knew was like not the greatest. Like I would publish it and be like, there's the video, but I wasn't like really proud of it or anything. And I feel like maybe some like underlying psychological shit with that was like I just wanted to like go through the process, and then when I failed it would give me like a bit of a landing cushion to be like, I tried and I failed, so I can like stop doing this now. Does that make sense? It makes a lot of sense in my mind, but as soon as I say it out loud, it like makes less and less sense. But yeah, realizing that was kind of helpful, because I am kind of seeing myself falling into that now. A little less, because I feel like I'm like actually fucking doing it this time. It's just something that I'm like reflecting on and I'm trying to think about, and I'm trying to think like, how can I make my videos better? And I feel like it's just a matter of like the talking videos or whatever, like the planned videos that I post in between my vlogs. I feel like it's just a matter of planning them a little bit more and like doing a little bit more research, and yeah, I don't know. Anyways, sorry. That was like, I feel like that's a lot to start a vlog off. I hope I didn't like lose most of you, but whatever. Welcome to me. Welcome to my, what is it? What did people used to put on their like Tumblrs? Welcome to my twisted mind or something like that. It's actually not January right now. I straight up lied. It's December 31st. It's New Year's Eve. And it's gonna be January tomorrow. So I don't know what I'm gonna do for New Year's Eve. Probably just be alone. But that's okay. I'm doing something tomorrow. I'm doing things tomorrow. So that's what matters. Let's get into the vlog. Let's get into the good stuff. The juice. The artistic lifestyle, whatever you guys watch these for. Let's get into it. Yeah. All right. So voiceover time, baby. I didn't record this drawing, so I just did a quick little recording of me going through like the Procreate playback feature or whatever. I'll talk about it a bit in this next section. But yeah, when I was drawing this, I didn't think it was gonna really be anything. I just kind of wanted to like test out using this style again to like make an illustration, and I didn't think I was gonna like use it for anything or like even like it. But you know, I worked on it and I ended up really liking it, so I kind of regret not recording the process, but thank God for Procreate having this feature. It's really cool to be able to like scroll through your whole process and see it all come together at the end. And it's great for content as well. You don't really have to think about, you know, recording stuff. So yeah, here it is. It was based off of a runway photo from Dim. It's like a Korean fashion designer thing. So yeah. I just looked in the mirror and maybe you can't see on camera, but my eyes are strained because I just drew something on my iPad. A single sitting illustration, which I haven't done in a very long time. And I just posted it to Instagram. And I've been like dormant off of Instagram. My last like real post was in October, but then before that, I took like a pretty long break as well. I've been like kind of flip-flopping on like wanting to go back to Instagram, but also like enjoying not being on there, but also kind of missing it, because I do like missing like, I think what I miss the most is posting on my stories. Stories feel like a little informal vlog in a way, and I feel like that's the part of Instagram that feels the most personal to me. The platform as a whole I don't like because it feels impersonal, and I feel like when I put my art on there, it just like muddies up my mind, and I just like spend so much time paying attention to like who's liking my stuff, how many likes I'm getting, what my insights are, just like doing well on the platform, which is why I like kind of prefer YouTube right now, is that like regardless of how the numbers are doing, like I know that growing on YouTube is going to be a slow burn, but I like the personal aspect. I like that I'm like making long form content and that I'm like sharing my like truest self here, you know? Whereas like on Instagram, like it feels very strategic, and I don't know how to get around that. I know that there's maybe like a way to use Instagram that like doesn't feel so like structured and strategic, like I said, but I don't know. But yeah, I posted on Instagram, and I feel like for 2023, I would like to give it another go. I know that I'm like probably overthinking the fuck out of this, and like truly nobody gives a fuck whether or not I'm on Instagram, but I'm like approaching it so that like approaching it very carefully, because I know how Instagram has affected me and my art in the past. So I'm hoping my like newly found toolbox of dealing with anxiety and like my new awareness of like my tendencies in terms of like self-criticism and stuff, and like just being aware of like I need to love myself more. Hopefully that is like what I needed to be on this platform and not be affected so much by everything. I don't fucking know. Anyways, it's not that deep. I know. But it's scary for some reason. But anyways, let me show you the little drawing that I did. I like it a lot. I kind of had a realization I swear, like my I was gonna say my boyfriend Brandon will tell you every like whenever he's away, like we call every night and just like talk about our day and stuff. And every day I like update him on this new revelation that I have. Anyways, I go through a lot of things very quickly. So, so this was the drawing that I did. I took it from a reference of a runway photo. And anyway, so I had a revelation. I was looking at an old piece that I had done because I was updating my portfolio and I wanted to put that piece on my website because I really liked it. And just seeing how simple it was, but I've always really liked the piece. Let me see if I can pull it up. This one. Like I remember it taking me like, literally it was a one sitting piece and it's very like, the line work and everything, I just remember it coming so naturally to me, and I just always really liked this style, I guess. And so seeing this, it kind of reminded me like, every time I sit down to work on an illustration, I like look for a bunch of references of like how I can do things differently or like how I should like render it out or what style I should do, because I don't know, something about me always feels like I need to be constantly searching or constantly like trying new things. But like seeing this, it reminded me how much I like enjoy just doing things in the way that feels good. Which seems obvious, but I had forgotten about this style completely. And so yeah, I just wanted to do another illustration in that style, and alas, I really like it. And I feel like something like this is super sustainable for me. Like, why do I feel the need to search when it's like right here? Oof, maybe it's like, maybe it ties back to my feeling of constantly not being good enough. And that's why I feel like I can't just do what I want because what I want isn't good enough. Damn. Whoa. Incredible. So yeah, same thing goes with like the whole demon motifs that I would like, I did it all throughout school. I was like known for like the demon girl chick, the like, I don't know. All of my projects included some sort of like cool demon hunter, demon aspect chick thing. And that's just what I'm interested in, and for some reason at some point I was like, I can't do that anymore, it's not right, I don't like it. But now like years later, it's I'm still into it. Literally add demon horns to like any portrait or any like character and it's like, wow. Instantly I love it. I probably just thought it was too easy or like too predictable, or I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know why I didn't film myself like for the vlog working on this. Maybe like something about me was like, I'm just like trying this, so I don't want it to be on record or anything. But it ended up great. I'm the only one fucking myself up in the head. I know that. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. And now that it's posted, I need to make a point to like not fucking check Instagram over and over to like see how many people have liked it and stuff like that. It's hard. It's hard. My silly little human, my simple little human brain just wants that dopamine. Aww.
ないですね。
40歳に見えるわ。
りっちゃんの動画全部見てるよ。グッドボタン押してます。
英語ください。
りっちゃん、YouTube、look、me、good、push。
ありがとうございます。はいはい。
your ママの話し声が多い。picture very nice。
ありがとうございます。
your
全然。
English very nice。
Jesus Christ. Okay. Hi. So, just did a fuck you workout. No days off. The grind never stops. Today's January 1st, baby. Whoa, it is. It is January 1st. I just like brain farted for a second there. Brain buffered. Tis the beginnings of fitness journeys around the world and all that. I had a pretty good year, like the past year, in terms of like fitness and being like relatively healthy and all that. I started going to the gym December 2021, and then I recently canceled my gym membership December 2022. So I was going to the gym for about a year before I decided that I don't really want to be paying $60 a month for something that I can like really get by with at home. Every once in a while I go to like hot yoga or things like that, but I feel like, I don't know, there are pros and cons to like having a gym to go to, but I feel like the perfect situation for me would be if like I lived in an apartment building that like had a gym that I could literally go like a couple flights of stairs down to get to, but that is not the case. So that was like the biggest thing that kept me from going to the gym when I like had the urge to, was like I had to do like a 15-minute drive to the gym, and then it was like a whole time commitment. And then once I was at the gym, I felt like I needed to get my like travel's worth and my money's worth, so I would like do a full hour and a half thing while I was there. But I feel like just doing like little calisthenics or something at home, which is like very accessible and like really all that I need, because I want to work out, like it makes me feel good, and it's like great to, you know, be like healthy and have a healthy body and like look good and stuff. But my primary concern is longevity. I just want to like be active enough that into my old age I'm not like degrading. So I feel like this is plenty for me. Yeah, that's my goal for the new year, is to be consistent with that. Some weeks I do like fall off just because of like busyness, or I don't know, I don't feel like it. But the weeks that I do, I feel great, and I try to remind myself of that anytime I like try to rope myself into not working out. Anyways, just a little check-in fitness section. Oh, okay. Oakley dokley, voiceover leech is back, my guys. So I did another illustration similar to, or in the same style as that last one was, that runway reference photo. This reference this time, I just found it on Pinterest. It's like what was it? Vogue Men's Street Style or something? British Vogue. Yeah. Yeah, I saw it as fit, thought it was very cool, and decided to do like a male variation of that same kind of illustration that I did prior. Yeah. I wanted to like kind of talk through how I do this. I don't really know how to like explain my process. Like I'm literally, the brush that I use is just a Procreate normal default brush. It's the HB pencil one, which I just edited to be able to make really large. I just like upped the max limit, or sorry, the max size limit thingy in the settings. And yeah, I really like how this pen can, like, you know, it feels like a pencil. You can go super thin, but also when you angle your Apple Pencil or whatever, you can get some like cool pencil shading textures. So that style that I'm kind of using in this illustration series is taking advantage of that effect, I feel like, in the strokes. You can see I'm kind of like, I don't know, when I make my strokes or my marks, I go like fast, slow, if that makes sense. To try and like, I don't know, like when I'm drawing, I try not to be like too perfect and too calculated. Like I want my strokes to be a little bit like, I don't know why the word calligraphic is coming to mind. Not that, but like, you know what I mean? Like I want the strokes to have like soul. It's like when you turn on streamline or stabilization with a pen, that like does the opposite effect. Like I want it to have, oh, sorry, I just got a notification on Slack. I don't know if you heard that, but anyways, what was I saying? What a mess. Oh my God. I'm sorry. What a mess this voiceover is already. But yeah, like I like it when the lines have like little wiggles in them, or, you know, they just seem imperfect. I feel like making that come across with digital art can be challenging. But that's one of the things that I like about this brush in particular, and like using Procreate and stuff. It can kind of replicate that vibe of using a pencil or pencil crayon. And it gives you that like kind of control with the like thin line to a shady line, a ratio or whatever. I'm really bad at like thinking of shit on the spot. So hope you're enjoying this awkward voiceover. But yeah, that's like kind of what's going through my mind when I'm like doing things in this sort of style. I just like want to make it look cool and, I don't know, with interesting mark making, I guess. And then yeah, when I go in with color, it's like very simple. I don't like fucking around with like painting and like color. I feel like when I try to do things like that, I just like get discouraged because I'm really not that great at painting. And I really like the look of, you know, just flat colors like within more detailed descriptive line art, if that makes sense. And then yeah, I really enjoy like adding a little caption as well. I think it's a nice little designy addition to add to any illustration. And then here I'm just adding a neck tattoo because I thought he needed something like a little extra to make his character like cooler in some way, or like more unique, less just like a dude on the street. Yeah, with all of these illustrations, like I try to like add little things about them that make them like cool or interesting, or like reference Japanese culture or like the whole demon vibe that I tend to gravitate towards. And that just makes the whole process like a little more interesting for me and more enjoyable, I think. So yeah. Hello. I'm wearing some new pants. They're not really new. My friend gave them to me. Yeah, now that I'm back on Instagram, I like want to post more of like me and my face and stuff, and just like work to try and like merge and intersect all of my social platform presences, I guess. Like I want to be more personal on Instagram because I'm like very personal on YouTube, and I want them to kind of like go hand in hand, and same with like my professional life and stuff like that. Like I don't want to feel like I'm hiding myself from certain aspects of my work or my life, because I want it all to be like one thing. This morning I was working on my website update because I like to do like a little refresh every year. I just updated my illustration portion of my website, so I made it like kind of like a scrolling gallery type deal. So I just finished that this morning and I really like it. I think I did well. So a little pat on the back for me. I'm just about to run out of the house and do some errands, but just wanted to check in there. I find it weird that I feel the need to like speak to you guys intermittently. I don't know, like I like the personal aspect of like speaking directly to you, but then I also think it might be better to, or it might be more enjoyable to watch if I just like filmed myself doing things and then did a voiceover addressing what I'm doing, which is what I kind of already do with like the little handwritten notes and stuff that I sprinkle throughout my vlogs. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still figuring out how I want to like do these, and what's like the best practice for me in terms of my vlogs. Can I get that dressing on the side?
And see if you can release any other tension you might be holding on to.
What? Here are the 3 positioning stickers. Coffee strong this morning. Hi. I feel like it's been a second since I've addressed you guys face to face like this. Brandon came home last week, a few days ago, and you know how it is. I'm just adjusting to him being here, so I'm like a little bit in like a not as filmy mood, or not as like, my mind isn't like primed thinking about all of the things that I should, or that I want to film. But yeah, good morning. It's a Saturday today, Saturday, January 7th, baby, and so my last video at this point, in time, was my second half of December vlog, and then so my next video will be a sketchbook tour, baby. YouTube loves a good sketchbook tour. Yeah, I wanted to do a video going through my grad portfolio and like tips on, I don't know, landing your first graphic design / illustration whatever job. But this week has turned out to be a very busy week for me work-wise. So work and like just like other things wise. And I simply do not have the time to plan that video out and then like film it and make it like as good as I want it to be. So this week we're gonna have to settle with a sketchbook tour, which is fine. People love sketchbook tours and I like showing them, but I'm just like, I have a very finite number of these like cop-outs, you know? I'm on sketchbook number 2. I don't know how many I have numbered off, but I only have so many of these that I can just like show as a video when I don't have time to do something else. So yeah, anyways, when I filmed my first sketchbook tour, I went into it blind because that sketchbook was from 2015, I think, and I thought it'd be fun to go into it blind because it's like I couldn't remember what was in there and it's been a long time, so I kind of wanted it to be like a bit of like a reaction / sketchbook commentary. And there were a couple things that were a little unsavory of me that I had to blur out. And it would have just like editing wise, it would have been easier if I went through it beforehand and just like kind of scribbled it out. And like if you saw it, like my sketchbook isn't exactly kosher. Like there's fucking dicks and tits and shit everywhere because that was just my humor back then. So yeah, just to like save myself the hassle and like the stress of like sifting through all of the fucking frames of the video that I shot to like make sure I didn't fucking say anything incriminating, I'm just gonna go through it now and read through all of my little notes everywhere and make sure I wasn't off my fucking rocker for this one. But I feel like my second sketchbook tour, or my second year sketchbook tour, which is this one, 2016 and 2017, I had gotten into my design program. I was starting to take more like courses that were like serious and applicable to like the things that I was like really interested in and like less learning the basics. So I feel like at this point I was like a little bit more like reined in. But yes, also what's nice is I think at this point we were like starting to hand in our sketchbook regularly or like periodically throughout the course to like just like show our sketchbook as a thing that would be graded. So I think I like toned down the like inappropriateness of it, hopefully. But yeah, I'll find out about that as I go through. Therapy, therapy, therapy. Yeah, that was a good session. If I haven't said this enough, if you're open to it and you feel ready for it, I highly recommend therapy, my guys. It's very lovely, but also like I realized like I've heard so many stories and like heard so many opinions of therapy and how it hasn't worked out for some people. Like you can try therapist after therapist and it not work out because you're not ready for it to work out, kind of thing, maybe, or maybe you just got shitty therapists, I don't know. But I feel like if I had walls up about this whole process, and if I wasn't like mentally prepared to open myself up like this, it would be a struggle. And I feel like I would definitely not be getting out as much as I am with this process currently. Like obviously, yes, everybody should go to therapy, but I don't think you should just go. I feel like you need to be ready to go and ready to face that within yourself. So, I love checking in during therapy, you know? It's nice. It puts me in a very introspective mood, and I'm already like chatty. I've been chatting for 45 minutes, like an hour already, so I feel like I'm all lubed up to talk to you guys. I'm gonna get some work done. Goodbye for now. Hi. So yeah, it's the end of the vlog. Thank you for joining me up until this point. I'm not sure how much like actual fun, cool footage I got, but hopefully, you know, it was enough to edit into a decently entertaining video. Editing Leech, I'm depending on you later. Did we do it? But yeah, I'm about to leave for a little weekend trip. I'm going snowboarding with a bunch of friends. We're driving out to BC and we're going to be staying in an Airbnb and all that, so it's going to be fun. But I've been kind of scurrying this morning to finish up everything I need to finish up with work and packing and making sure the house is all good to whatever and do my chores and all that fun stuff. So that's it. Thank you as always for joining me with my silly little vlogs, vlogging my silly little life. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one, or in a bit, or whatever my finishing phrase is. Okay, bye.